Hi, Amanda here from Patchwork and Papercraft, and I need 2 birthday cards very quickly. So let's get on with this. I've got this paper pack, it's from Mintay, and this one's called Botany. And I've had this for a while, but I should imagine you can still get it. And there's some absolutely beautiful papers in here. And I mean beautiful. I mean, look at this. Isn't that lovely? In fact, I think I might use that one. But we'll have a look through. I mean, they're double-sided as well, but absolutely amazing papers. But I think, as I said, I'll try and use this one. I'm going to use a 5x7. Yeah, I'll get most of that picture in. Here we go then. Now I know I'm going to have to cut it a little bit bigger than 5 so I can get that in. So if I cut it at 6, I know it's definitely going to do it. Cut the bottom bit off. Right, now where does 7 take me to? But I want a little mat, so we'll come in 1/4 inch. I'm going to cut halfway through that flower. To take the whole flower in, I'd have to come up quite a bit. Now we'll just cut the half the flower off. And then we want 1/4 less than 5 at the end. So I'll cut a bit off that side. Quarter less than 5. There we go. That's a nice panel. Oh yeah, that'll be lovely. Now, should I stick it on first and then stamp, or stamp then stick? I think I'll stamp it before I stick it to the card base. I did a bit of a tidy up the other day. I can't find anything now. There it is. This thing. What we got there? Okay. Stick that on. Looking through my stash, I found a nice happy birthday stamp. This one comes from one of the magazines ages ago. Place it into position. Rub it to get rid of any production oil, grease, that sort of thing. Use a bit of VersaFine black. Need another going. No, I think that'll do actually. My sweet petunia glue press. Press it in. And I've given myself just that little bit of a gap all the way round. There we go. Nice basic birthday card, but it's fine. And the next one I want a little bit more, shall we say, complicated than that. Not by a lot, but just a little bit more. And I bought this Mary Engelbreit Sticker Emporium. And it's got loads of papers in the back. And then it's got loads and loads and loads of stickers, and they're gorgeous. I mean, look at some of these stickers. Anyway, I'm going to use these. So to go with those, they've got a sort of a blue background. So I want something that blue will show up on. Might be a bit busy. Look at that. Or is that too busy, I wonder? Yeah, a little bit. That might be better though. I'll have that. And I'll have another mat. Blue. The blue one I'm going to cut to 1/4 under 5. By 1/4 under 7. Just wondering, it's got a little damaged corner, so I'm turning it around, so that's not going to be in the final make. There we go. So that's that piece. And then this piece wants to be 1/2 under 5, so 4.5. By 1/2 under 7 is 6.5. There we go. And this time I'm going to have to assemble the card before I can stamp it. So first of all, we're going to put our glue on. From here. And we're going to put this one on. I'm still not sure. So what I'm going to do is unstick one of these. And audition it. Whoopsie, just moved my camera. So is it going to be on that one? I think this side is probably going to be better. So we'll stick it on. Very thin nozzle on this, so it's not really very much glue. Probably more than I need though. I'm overlapping them all slightly. Oopsie, oh well, it's gone a bit sideways, but it'll have to do. I like that. Now where am I going to put my happy birthday? In the middle there? At the bottom? Yeah, in there I think. In there. Let's bring this back up. This is just a microfiber cloth. Very useful for getting rid of ink from where you don't want it. Yep, fantastic. Quick wipe and put it back. Right, so that's my second card. Now the other card I need is a Mother's Day card, because it's Mother's Day in a couple of days and I still haven't done it. And when I was on, what's it called, Instagram the other day, I saw these. Well, it's this one actually that I saw. And I thought, they look absolutely fantastic. I want one. So, I thought I'd make one. And they're made from these little tiny Petit Four, what these ones are. They're made from full size. And I could only get them in pink and brown, but this is how you make them. You get 5 of these. You can make it with less or more. Did I make these with 5 or 4? 1, 2, 3. I think I made that one with 4. I'll make one with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of them. And 1 of those. Or with these, it was one of each of the colours. Pull it out a little bit. And staple together in the middle. Next, we need a pair of scissors. And what do you know? My scissors have vanished. That's good, isn't it? I've got these. These are not the ideal ones to use because they're massive, but anyway, they'll do. When you cut down to where the free bit meets the circle in the middle, every 2, 3 little humpy. 1, 2, 3. All the way round. I sat there and last night while watching telly, doing these, making the other few. When you're making the big one, you can make these a little bit bigger. Go to 4 maybe instead of 3. Okay. So once you've done that, I'll put the scissors away. You then take each one and bring it up towards the centre. And pinch it a little bit, and you get the next one. It's a little bit fiddly, but it can be. It's not difficult, it's just fiddly. That's 2. On to the 3rd one. Number 5. And then the bottom one. Makes a lovely little flower. And that was with 5. That one's only got 4. That one didn't quite pinch the centre in, so I'm just going to re-pinch the centre. There we go. So 4 is more open. 5 is a lot more closed. So there we go. I've got 4 of those. And a giant one. And I thought they'd look nice arranged on the front of a card for a Mother's Day card. And what I'm looking for is a square card. There we go. This is a 6x6. Don't make them very often, but like that. Yes, that'll look good. With Happy Mother's Day on the bottom, which I might have to pen in if I can't find a stamp for it, which I don't think I can. Right, let's have a look in here. This is Spring Cheer, which I got with the magazine. We'll have a look at the papers and see if there's a paper that'll go nicely with these. Right on the top, that one. That will probably go quite nicely. Put the rest away. So this is 6x6, so I want a quarter less, that's 5 3/4. 5 3/4. Right. And then we'll pop the flowers up. Large little things that you have. These ones might be better. That's the same actually. So it needs to go somewhere in the middle, so let's use the mat to our advantage. 3 and 3, and where they meet, it's about there. Smaller ones. Come here. Again, I've got to make sure I leave enough room for this sentiment strip. There we go. Looks quite nice. Just need the sentiment strip now. So, need a strip of white paper, white card. It's an offcut. It's an inch. It's not going to be too much. That'll be alright. I'll just go and see if I can find a stamp. Found one from They Made It. And this is called, it's actually called Coupon Book Builder, but it's got Mother's Day on it, which is what we want. You just put that stamp thing there. Happy Mother's Day. Pick them up. Come on. Otherwise it didn't want to hold. Do with another going over, I think. Better. Wipe off. And put them back on there. Bit of acetate. And there we go. Nice. Let's pick this up upside down. Down a little bit more. There we go. Let's stick it on. So, the 3 cards we've made. We have made this one, this one, and this one. Until next time, bye. You know, it occurs to me, this is not going to fit in an envelope, so we're going to have to make a box of some sort for it. Now this is 6 and it's too high, so I need the sides to be each to be 2, so that's 2 plus 6 is 8 plus 2 is 10, so I need a square that's 10 by 10. This is a bit of 12 by 12 from another pack that I've got. Which pack this is? Hang on, this is from Hummingbirds and Their Beautiful Colours, and it's from The Works. So it's 10. By 10. And then I need to score it, assuming I haven't lost my score pad. There it is, well, part of it anyway. I need to score it at 2 all the way round. And then hit the scissors and we cut one of those on each side. Okay. Then we can fold and burnish all the lines. Actually, I think I've got the hummingbirds on the inside. No need for it to be that big a pieces, actually. We could cut them down, but I just want to do this freeze, so we'll just leave them as they are. Put some glue on, lift it up nice and square, give it a bit of a press. Move on to the next one. And the last one. There we go. Do it need a lid? No, I don't think so. I don't think I need a lid for it. If you want a lid for it, do exactly the same as we did before, but with a 9 by 9 instead of a 10 by 10. And that's it. Bye.